What happened in 1967 when you bought the Land Rover, you had an option of them sending it to another factory called Normobile, and they would convert it into a camper for the family. Because in Europe at the time, in the 60s, they didn't have RVs or a lot of that. Families bought cars and then had them converted into RVs. And so this would be a typical conversion, but Land Rover used Dormobile. And in the world itself, there's probably less than 300 Dormobiles roaming around. When I found it, it wasn't in this condition, but it had everything there, all the stuff you needed. Now I just tore it all apart, rhino lined everything, rebuilt all the seats and all the. Wow, that's cool. Thanks. And I use it all the time. The weekend I did it, I bring my fishing pole when I'm in any area. I just come back and that's why I don't hear people Yeah.
Now, oh man, let me tell you something. Find the parts, and luckily it took me around 5-6 years to get that third seat. And back in the day, surfers and everybody threw the back seat. I don't want that back seat. It's in the way. I can't put my surfboards back there. Powertrain's all of a Mustang, 78 Mustang. Engine trans, rear end. It's all married together, so it's got this, it's got the power, the air conditioning. It's got the disc brakes, so it's a great runner on the freeway. Yeah. So now I'm building that one. So my wife doesn't like it, but I'm building it. I love these things.
What's your next one?
49, 50, or 51. I like this style. I don't like the 47 down are nice, but to do all the wood, like I was telling this gentleman,
Yeah, you did your own varnish, right?
To do, but to do all the wood, it takes an artist to do that. Somebody that's really a great craftsman to do the wood like that. Just that just means it's not been varnished or not. It's just raw. You get it? And then you start sanding it, varnishing it, and sand it and varnish it. But these cars are much more fun because you can play with it a little bit.
Yeah,
you can make
yeah.
adjustments like you like.
That's the great thing about project cars. How long have you been working on this?
9 years.
9 years? Ooh.
I got it finished. Well, to this point, last June was my first car show. Last June.
Oh wow!
And I've been to like around 12. And out of those 12, I have won just about every one of them. Something. So I win something. I either top honors or just
that was great.
best classic or whatever.
What did it look like before this? Obviously,
I normally bring a big poster board that has the pictures and it's framed real nice. I just didn't want to bring it, and it shows when I first got it. And trust me, it was
nothing like this.
No, it was bad. No engine, no trans. I got this stuff. I just didn't have it in. It was in a basket.
Yeah.
Okay. No wood, no glass. It was bad. It was bad. And so little by little, you just start working on it and do it.
Yeah. Then before you know, 9 years later, you got something like this. And you're working on a second one.
Yeah, working on a second one.
That's crazy, man.
I love this stuff.
Yeah. That's sick.
Like tonight, I'll go in my garage,
grab a beer, sit down, just look at it.
I go in there and I go, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to take something apart. Like last Saturday, that back end was sitting on the ground because I lowered the back end and I made a boo-boo. And it all shifted when I was test driving it, and I barely got back into my driveway. I had to drop that whole rear end out, loosen everything down, re-bolt everything, new bolts, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to leave it at stock. This stock height in the back.
But you know what? That's what makes it worth it. When you see something you got to do, and then you do it in your own, and you're looking at it, it's like, you know what? I can kind of tweak it. I got to go out and I got to buy these parts now. It keeps you active.
A lot of swap
really
meets,
cool.
Man.
Yeah.
I went to so many freaking swap meets.
So what's going on here? Like,
it's all original. It's a one family car.
Okay.
The picture of me and my wife when we got it, and we bought it from her aunt. The black and white.
How nice of her.
She bought it in 1956, Lakewood Motors.
Mm-hmm.
Then we bought it. When my wife was holding our firstborn, and then that's 50. My wife passed away. We were together 50 years, but that's all our grandkids. And so, since we have had it, the only thing I've done is put a new top on.
That's the only thing. I mean, you've been painting it.
No, it was painted in 1960.
Okay.
Outside, not in, and I haven't touched it.
Oh wow.
The inside is the original Inca Red. That's the original color.
It's in good condition.
These are original seats. Nothing's been done to them. You can take a look and you can see the wear and tear on them.
Oh man, it's definitely got that vintage smell too. Nice.
And it's got one dial. Speedometer.
Very cool.
And it was even written up over in Dutchland. That's in Dutch.
Oh wow.
That's the magazine. And I somehow got connected with this guy, so they wanted to do a full feature story on it, and so they did. So the only thing I understand in here is my name. Here it is, right here.
And I can kind of make it the bottom of the car.
Right?
That's so cool.
And that was in 2001.
Hey, that's still kind of recent. Well, thank you, Jim.
Oh, you bet.
Actually, people have been telling me I should take a tour of the battleship that's out in St. Peter.
Yeah. My buddy and I are tour guides there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, come
You think I can come in with this?
Oh, yeah, sure. Come on with it. Absolutely.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you.
There's nothing you can't photograph on the ship.
Okay.
So you can come and do the whole thing.
Awesome.